everything that we are living right now has already happened. And I don't mean that like to say this has happened and we've lived it and then we're like going through it again. Although that could be a possibility. I'm not saying that it ain't for those of you who believe. What I'm saying is that as a collective consciousness, we've been alive. Some of us have been alive in other civilizations, and those civilizations have gone through something that we are currently going through. And so many of the events that we have experienced, not just COVID, but many things, since maybe a decade ago to, I want to say like a century ago, as a collective, we've all kind of experienced this, and some of us remember at a DNA level, we remember, and so we kind of have that energy. And this message has already come through, but this part of it feels more so like a reminder that we've already gone through this, so we already know. We have a remembering, a memory, and I think this is definitely for many of us who are super sensitive, who are picking up on a lot more as far as energy goes, like a lot more messages, a lot more clarity on those messages, a lot more like, what are we supposed to do? It's kind of hot. Okay, and realizing what that means for us, and realizing what realizing that it doesn't have to be something terrifying, realizing that we could totally be okay if we just take a moment to tap in and realize that it's all gonna be okay. Like, even amidst chaos, even amidst, it's not to say that I don't believe something major can happen that could be catastrophic for some and that could mean death for others. It just means that we're going to be okay in the sense of our souls, our energy, and that it's not to incite fear. That is the opposite. It's like, this is what it's about. It's for us to kind of ground into this knowing, and by grounding into this knowing, we can ground ourselves into courage. We can ground ourselves into perseverance. We can ground ourselves into manifesting. We can ground ourselves into love, into joy, into being more present in this moment, because that's the ultimate key to our power, is being present, is literally realizing that the only existence of reality is right now, and everything that exists is this moment. Because in order to remember, we have to be here now, and in order to think about the future, we have to be here now. So, and in order to realize there are other timelines in the multiverse, we have to think about it now. It's in existence now. It is simultaneous in the now. So yeah, because a star, I just saw, like, a star can die freaking light years away, and we would have to be, and it's light years away. That means like we're no longer in existence if we have to go that distance, by billions of years. There's trillions of years. But if that star exploded at some time long ago, we're barely gonna see it now. At this moment, we may be seeing the creation of new life at this moment through our very eyes at the explosion of a star. Does that make sense? So I hope this is a message for some of you. I know this is going to be a message for many of you who feel like you are here to lead, and you have been feeling like there is more to your journey, like you have more to share with others, and so like you maybe there's a part of you that feels ungrounded, or like feels a bit shaky, or feels a bit like on the fence of like the know of like, what does this all this mean, and kind of like, I know what it means, but at the same time, like, why? Or feeling a bit like scared. It's like more than anything, I just feel like kind of maybe outside of your crown, outside of yourself, like maybe dissociating a little bit. So grounding yourself back into your body, exercise will be great for that. Not just yoga, but like walking, anything that is vigorous as well, that gets your heart pumping, you feeling your body. That is something that will help you ground into this reality, ground into this now, ground into what is the most important aspect of things, which is right here, right now. Okay, love you. I gotta go. Bye.